Hey, Cancer. Welcome. If this is your first time joining us, or welcome back to Tip Talks 22. Y'all, I'm going to try not to stay on camera for too long because when I talk, I feel like spirit interferes with my light. And I'm trying not to move. You see how still I'm sitting? Because, see, ain't nothing moving in this room. Why my lights doing it? Anyway, I am grateful for their presence, but not when they out in the space like that. Anyhow, guys, this is your reading. Is kind of what spirit is wanting to bring to your attention. It's definitely what is coming up for you over the next month or so. What is happening in your world. Spirit told me to not necessarily call it a full moon reading, and I feel like that's because of the time span of what is unfolding, right? So it's not just this full moon phase, I do not feel. So this is not your full moon reading, but I hope it's helpful nonetheless. Cancer Collective. When I tell y'all, let me, how do I want to say this to you? You have to make a choice. You have to make this decision. I'm looking at y'all's cards and I'm seeing what I'm seeing and I'm trying to figure out, okay, so what is the advice? And it's like you can't tell them what to choose. And that's the issue. Let's get into it. Had to put my glasses on. So, Cancer Collective. You guys, we're using the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. So we pulled from the major arcana, the minor arcana, and the chakra cards, right? Within the one deck. Traditionally, for all of these readings so far, you guys are number 6. We've been getting one card as far as the major, because that's like the main theme, right? We've been getting multiple cards from the daily life. And of course, one card from the throat chakra. Y'all got 2 cards as a part of your main theme. That's very interesting. You're the first ones. And then this one, only 1 card, right? So the major arcana, guys, like I said, it is the overall, it's the main theme. But it is also usually something like that is bigger, that's impacting your life as a whole. This is something that's usually like a day-to-day situation or practice. So it's usually been a few. So I was really shocked to see that it was pretty much the opposite for you guys. So this tells me that this is a major change or major decision. And there are 2 of them, which is fitting because I feel like you guys have a choice or decision to make. I just saw 303 on the clock. So March may be significant, or the number 3. Look up that angel number 303. I'm pretty sure it's going to resonate. That's just how spirit be working. But yeah, I feel like there's a choice or a decision that you guys need to make. But here's the thing. I feel like you're being like pushed to take a first step and to do something, but you're not moving. You're staying stuck or stagnant. And this is the perfect card because it's kind of like you so stuck in your head that you are not, listen to those sirens confirming, you are not taking the action that you need to take. Let me tell you the perspective that I have. For some of you, this is about different relationships, or moving away from one and just being independent, right? Having a new start in that way. We'll talk about it. And for some of you, this is like a spiritual situation where it's like a spiritual gift or a spiritual ability or spirituality in general that you are being guided to express. But you are like, either nobody wants to hear from me, or I don't deserve that, or I probably shouldn't do that, or I've never done that before, and you are kind of blocking your own blessing because you're staying stuck in that place and space of confusion instead of allowing yourself to comfortably express who you are, allowing you to show up comfortably and fearlessly as you. I just saw 444 on the clock. Y'all, and that's crazy because I don't really be looking at the camera like that. So yeah, that number may be significant as well. But yeah, so you got this overall energy of a new beginning, okay? And I know that kind of tends to get old because it's like a new beginning. What's the new beginning? Listen, you probably know better than I do, okay? This is a collective reading, so it's going to be different for different ones of you. But there is a super important first step that you guys are being guided to take. But it's going to require you to like be brave. and take this leap of faith and really prepare yourself to make a choice. And what I was seeing was needing to make a decision, right? Needing to make a decision. And I'm like, but it's not so much that you need to take action, it's that you need to decide first. You can't just do, but you do at least have to decide. And you guys are stuck in that left or right. Should I stay or should I go? Should I move or should I not? Should I share or should I stay quiet? And boy, it's producing a lot of anxiety. It's producing a clouded sense of judgment. And for some of you, you have somebody outside of you whose narrative or manipulative energy is playing in your head. They giving you advice based on what it is they want the outcome to be, not what it is that's going to be best for you. And you are letting that weigh so heavily on you and what it is that you want to do that you like, okay, I'll just stay put. Because some of you are like, I don't want to move away from this situation because you've been codependent. You're afraid of being alone, or you're afraid of, what if I try to be alone or do it by myself and it doesn't work out? You're thinking of the worst case scenarios for sure, instead of trusting the divine, trusting yourself enough to make the choice and decision to take the action that you are being guided to take. Okay? I feel like something is happening for you guys on an internal level as well. Let's talk about this though. Something is happening for you guys on an internal level as well, where it's like you are changing, or you have changed, or your thoughts have changed about something. But it's like people don't know me that way, so I don't really want to. I'm not really comfortable sharing that I have changed in this way. And Spirit is saying, yeah, but this changed you is the real you. So you have to be. You don't have to be. You could just stay stuck. But I feel like the universe is not going to allow you to just stay in this stuck energy. So that's going to be the challenge that's coming up for you over this next couple of months, right? So yeah, I do feel like you guys are stressed out, feeling kind of overwhelmed by it. This stagnant energy that you feel, feeling like you are stuck, is not because you actually are. It's definitely you being a prisoner in your own mind. And that's because it's like, I don't know what to choose. I don't know what to choose because something is kind of intimidating. Some of you have a fear, like, ooh, see, some of you have a fear, and it could be an inner child wound. And when I say inner child wound, it could be something that you've done since you were a child, like that, needing guidance or giving your power away to somebody else to tell you what to do, right? Some of you are afraid of judgment, of what others people say. Some of you judge yourselves harshly. Some of you have always lived like the safe life, or you feel like it's best to play it safe, or you were raised to play it safe. And it's like something that you want to do because you are not like 1,000% sure about it, or it's something different from the way you've always done things. It doesn't feel safe. And your inner child is saying, it doesn't feel safe, but it is what my heart desires. It's where I long to be and to go. And so I feel like for once you guys are being guided to listen to that inner child, right? To be the guidance that younger Cancer or that inner child of you needs or needed previously today. Be that person today. Does that make sense? Hold on. Yeah. Some of you are so used to being manipulated by other people's opinions, other people's thoughts, other people's judgments, that it's like, that's all you know. It's like, I would never do that because people might look at me crazy. Or people don't know that I have this spiritual gift or this ability. So you are not in a space that's confident enough to stand in that energy. But I feel like Spirit is trying to really acclimate you to being able to do that, being able to be comfortable standing alone, being able to shift the way that you're seeing this thing. Because it's like something that you are trying to manifest or a reality that you are trying to create or that you would ideally like to create, that you are being guided to be open to, is being blocked. Because you are too focused on either something that's superficial or the way things look or the appearances or the ego. And so it's something that you either try to suppress. Because listen, some of y'all could be trying to cut off someone that you have an emotional bond or tied to, right? But it's like, that is so unorthodox. That's so unusual. I wasn't raised like that. But I see something, you see something, either a mindset or something that is true about this person or these people. And it's like, I can't do that. I can't do something different. I can't do something new. It's like this. Sometimes, y'all, we want something so badly, right? And then when we are presented with the opportunity to make the choice for what it is that we want, it's like, oh shit, it's actually here. Yeah, never mind. Right? So then we tell ourselves, I don't really want that. But you really do. That's just your fear, your ego, your inner self telling you, we've never done that before. What if we're not ready for that? We've never had that type of person in our lives. What if we're not ready? If we're not good enough for them, right? Or, yeah, hold on a second. Some of you have learned some new things or are needing to learn some new things. I feel like you have. It's like you having like these realizations, these epiphanies, this clear energy. Some of you are so used to, I've said this already, Spirit. Some of you are so used to putting other people's preferences ahead of your own that you're not comfortable being yourself. And some of you may be seeing or realizing that, damn, all this time I've been living my life this way based on that person. And that person could be a female figure, a prominent mother figure, a grandmother, based on that person or that situation, right? And it's creating this inner conflict for you because you're learning some things that it's like, I don't want to do that, or I don't want to be that, or it's okay for me to not be that to not be like them. It's okay for me to be myself. But because it's so ingrained, it's like this inner conflict. It's creating this challenge for you. And so you're having a hard time showing up as your authentic self, as your true self. Because you are either judging yourself or criticizing yourself, or you expect that that's what's going to happen from other people. So some of you are not using like your intuition or your creative energy, or you're not pouring into yourself. Let me give you an example. A lot of times women, as mothers, we are raised to always put the children first. That's the worst idea ever, right? Because if you over here all effed up and feeling unloved and unappreciated because you never treat yourself, you never do anything for you, then how can you show up accordingly for your children? You can't. So you definitely need to take care of yourself. You definitely need to prioritize yourself. I'm not saying be selfish and be like F them kids and nothing like that. But I'm saying that is a long held traditional belief that a lot of women have been ingrained to put themselves last. So then when it's like, you know what? I'm going to treat myself today. We carry so much guilt or fear of people probably going to be thinking I'm not a good mom, or no, no. So it feels like something, definitely concerned about how other people are going to look at you. And Spirit's trying to pull you out of that. Spirit's trying to pull you out of that. And it's not to say, you shouldn't care at all. But I'm going to say it in this way. For y'all today, I feel like that's part of it. You should not care at all in this regard what other people are thinking. Because Spirit wants you to move how you being divinely inspired to move. Okay? Hold on. Son. Some of you are like, if this comes to light, if I share this. Oh my goodness. Okay. Some of these could be like a divorce stigma, a stigma that comes with divorce. If I shared this with people that this is what I want to do, they'll look at me like a baby mama, or oh, she can't keep a man, or, and you could be a male, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Take the gender how you take it. So it's like, well, instead of going that facing that judgment or that stigma, I really have to decide. And you guys have been in decision mode for so long. Instead of tapping into this courageous energy to make the decision, to take the action that's going to propel you forward and move you into the next chapter. So with this new beginning, that's what you're being guided to do. All right? Take the first step. You guys are not, look, y'all standing at the steps, but you put your foot up and then you bring that mud back down. It's that kind of energy. My throat chakra, there it goes. So for some of you, this could be a truth that you're needing to speak. It makes sense too, because that's your spiritual battle. A truth you need to speak, something you need to say, or something you need to do. Take it as it resonates for you. Your next card for your main theme, your overall energy, is this card, Transformation. In traditional tarot, this is that Scorpio energy. This is the Death card. Where's my one? Hold on a sec. Gots to stay hydrated, okay? But the next card out, guys, for you is the Transformation card, this Death card. So there is some ending that is happening for you guys, but I feel like it's going to be an abrupt change, but it's divinely orchestrated, and it's meant to empower you. It's meant to give you power, right? It's meant to bring healing into your life. It's definitely giving spiritual awakening kind of energy. It's meant to bring growth into your life, expansion, promotion for some of you, increased abundance for some of you, increased stability, improved health for some of you. And you are so concerned that this is going to be like a horrible thing, like a catastrophe. But I feel like it's something that, once you rip the Band-Aid off, it's not even going to be as bad as you thought. So because of that concern or fear, your confusion about how severe of a decision it is, you are like in defense mode, like, not trying to do it. Not trying to do it. But because you are feeling like either I don't deserve that, Goose is going nuts, I don't deserve that, I'm not worthy of that. It looks intimidating, but it's also exciting. And some of you are feeling like, oh, it's happening so quickly. No, it ain't. No, it's not. You know why? Because you've been hemming and hawing about it for such a long time. So it's not really happening quickly at all. Okay? At all. It feels like a change that's overdue. A choice or a decision that's overdue. So I feel like something is happening where Spirit is going to be presenting you with some information or some circumstances or opportunities here that are going to allow you to see something from a different perspective, to make a different move. For some of you, hold on a second, let me see this. This is a partnership, a relationship. It is expressing your emotions clearly and directly. And emotions don't have to be love. It can be like, you know what? I don't love this. Or I don't love you. Or I don't love this situation anymore. Right? But whatever it is, it's going to require that you speak your truth clearly and directly. You guys might resonate with Scorpio's reading. But yeah, there's an energy here of like, I got this thing to say, I need to say, or I need to express this energy, creative energy. It could be some type of intuitive situation. Some of y'all could be readers. Or it could be like an art form, something that you like do, like create. But you are hiding it. You're hiding it. You're judging yourselves. You're fearing this reaction, And some of you are allowing that to your fear. Okay, thank you. I said it that way. You're allowing your fears to kind of play you in that regard, to manipulate you. And so I feel like too, with this thing that's changing, or this transformation here, you're carrying like some type of guilt or some type of shame, or you're looking at it like you're unhappy with the new opportunity that's being presented to you. But you need to change the way you're looking at it. Straight up. Like, you need to change the way you're looking at it. So you know how sometimes it can look like, okay, that looks like it's such a bad situation, but it really ain't a bad situation. It's just like you the one came in with your bad energy, with your bad thoughts about it, and it's like, dang, these people are nothing like I thought they were, or this situation is nothing like I thought it would be. But I was so scared or hesitant all that time, or I was the one coming in with an attitude, or being on guard, or being defensive, and it turns out they weren't anything like that, right? So it's that type of energy. You guys are going to have to make the decision. I feel like this new beginning, where you're being guided to make the choice of the first step, you are going to be given the opportunity to make the choice. And then that desire for transformation may become a little bit overwhelming, right? Your daily life. This is wild because, like I said, you guys only got the one card. Spiritual stamina. That is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands. So it's so crazy. I realize I said my nose just running out. I'm okay with that, because usually when I'm channeling, that's what it do. So that's what it feels like. So I would probably completely forget y'all's message after I give it. Anyway, that's all good. The spiritual strength card is not even spiritual stamina in this deck. It's strength. But this is like a card of encouragement, right? So remember, I said it's going to be divinely orchestrated. I feel like there is a sense of orchestration and guidance, but also protection as you make the choices and the decisions that you make. So this is like your reminder that, yeah, this choice, this decision, this action, this truth that you are so resistant to trust is the right choice to make. You are being guided and encouraged to tap into your like sense of courage, your sense of discipline, your sense of stability, your sense of persistence, right? In order to accomplish what it is that you want to accomplish. Resting on your laurels. Stop spinning your wheels, right? Stop spinning your wheels. What's this wheel? It's almost like, yeah, like you might be someone who is traditionally fearful, or you have been like codependent on someone else or others previously, right? Used to having someone else be in control, like I said before. Someone who's like grown complacent, and not wanting to move for whatever reason. And that's your cycle. That's your pattern. That's how you were raised, even for some of you, right? Yeah, it's time for that to end. It's time for that to end. It's time for growth. It's time for expansion. It's time for you to have new adventures, new experiences. But you got to be willing to go where your truth is. But it's going to take some self-love and some courage and really following your heart to make that choice or to make that decision. Give more energy to the plan than you are giving to the fear. Be willing to take this leap of faith and trust. Open up to the idea of it, of moving forward, so that you can actually take the action. You guys are so hesitant. For some of you, Goose, okay. For some of you, it's like somebody's been giving you advice. When I was looking at y'all's cards earlier, it was like, girl, you think I should do that? You ask, say in my head, right? You say you're talking to a friend about something you want to do, and you already kind of nervous, and you like, you think I should? And your friend is like, girl, I wouldn't do that. You ain't never did that before, girl, And then you like, cool, say less, I won't do it. And you don't do it because they scared too. So now it's like, okay, I'm scared, and they confirm that they would be scared. So yeah, it's probably a bad idea. When the reality of it is, no, you just got somebody to confirm your ego. That's what else Spirit gave me. False evidence appearing real. Yeah. Spirit's about to push you out of that energy. Spirit's about to push you out of that energy. The things, some of you, like I said, this denial, or maybe even that negative self-talk that you say or give to yourself that keeps you from like standing in your full power. Yeah, we about to walk away from that. We about to leave that behind. It's time to let go of that toxic pattern of behavior. Okay. Yeah. And I feel like once you shift your mindset, or somebody like offers you this new perspective, yeah, you're probably going to see like, oh, I didn't even realize how I was allowing this person to hold me back. Who is this person? The person that we were just talking about, the little friend that you was talking to? That friend is holding you back because that friend's scared. That friend told you not to do what you're supposed to do, or you feel like you want to do, because it's like, if you go off and do that, then who gonna be my friend? Right? So be mindful of be mindful of who you get your advice from. I'm not saying don't trust the people around you, but I feel like there is someone in particular, a partner or a family member. I say partner like a romantic partner. That's like, I don't want to tell Cancer to do that, because if I do, say they'll have to move away, or they'll blow up and they'll forget about me. Yeah. Some of you are like, you don't. Some of this advice is like, you don't even have family and friends down there. But it's like, but I want to go. And they telling you, but no. Don't you want to stay home, stay safe, do what's traditional, do what you've always done? You don't want to do that. Just stay here and play it safe. So be careful of who you get your advice from in that regard. You can't let other people's influence be stronger than your connection to the divine and what's being told to you, right? It's gooses. It's kind of making me think of like when I first started doing tarot, right? Grew up super religious, y'all. We was in church Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. For real. You wouldn't know it, but yes, we were super religious. So tarot cards, oh my goodness. No, never, right? But if I'm sitting here and I'm talking to God, and God is giving me dreams and giving me visions and showing me things and telling me, guiding me to these cards, and I'm seeing like goose is going nuts, the positive impact, the healing that is doing in my life, the clarity that is giving me to let go of trauma that I thought I wasn't even bothered by, but clearly my choices in the past have said that I was bothered by or impacted by or influenced by, right? And I'm healing and I'm growing and I'm doing all of these things. I can't let y'all tell me that, ooh, it's bad, it's of the devil, when I know damn well I ain't addressing the devil. That ain't who I'm asking to help me. That ain't who I'm calling for, right? Listen, this throat chakra, your spiritual battle right here, and this makes so much sense. The throat chakra it can be about deception. It can be it's definitely about speech and expression. It is what you say to other people, the truth that you speak, but it's also what you say to yourself, and what you accept or process as truth or deception, right? A lie. So when your throat chakra is balanced, you are comfortable expressing your feelings. You know who you are, and you're not afraid to show it. You are going to be more motivated by your life purpose than what? Appearances, superficial things, other people's perspectives, all that crap. You're going to be able to express your ideas and your thoughts without fear. Okay? You're going to be able to say, to do, and to think as your authentic self. It helps you to show up as you when your throat chakra is in balance. Definitely expressing yourself, or able to express yourself in various ways. All right? So, when I saw all of this for you guys, I was like, okay, Spirit, I got goosebumps going nuts. I'm like, okay, Spirit, so what choice do I tell him to make? Spirit was like, are you missing the point? And I was like, a little bit, but no. It's not for me to offer you that level of guidance because some of y'all are already intuitive and you already know what you want to do. You already know what you want to do. You know what you're being guided to do. You know how you're being guided to tap in. My goosebumps going nuts. You know, yeah, you know what your belief is. And you waiting for somebody to affirm or confirm it. But no, this is for you to have the courage to trust yourself, to trust your own intuition, and to do this on a level where it's just you and God, source, the universe, your higher self are the only ones responsible for the choice that you make. I just saw 3 on the clock. Okay. Threes are the numbers of manifestation, the numbers of creation. What are you trying to create? What reality are you trying to create? What reality do you want to create? Something in your life is a part of your destiny, but you have to be willing to choose it. And that could be the outcome of the choice, or it could be just the fact that you are needing to make the choice, right? I hope this was helpful, Cancer. I knew this was long, so I'm definitely going to have to speed it up. I knew it was going to be long because I felt like we was going to go a little deep. But I didn't want to say we was going to go deep, and then I end up not going deep, so I didn't say it. But we're going to speed this video. Anyway, I hope it was helpful, guys. Bye-bye.